Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to get started on part 28 of the Case 310G Dozer restoration project. We're going to bring you along. Primary focus of this video is going to be reassembling the final drives. I'm kind of tired of tearing stuff down to no end. And so we are over here at the main shop. You can see here we have a couple of bearings to press off, pullers to use, and we have a not uncommon amount of sludge in the bottom of the final drive cases. Yummy, yummy deliciousness. More of the same over here. So we're going to use a forklift and power wash these out, cut the grease with Purple Power. There's no surface in there to damage or any other components. They are just cast iron pieces. So with that being said, first thing we're going to tackle are these two gears. Okay, working here in the main shop, we have our brand new Posi Lock puller, model 108. As you can see, I have the 110 as well, but I don't think it's necessary for this application. We will see. I'm going to hook it on to the bull gear here, pull it off slightly, then readjust. Grab onto the bearing. We're not worried about saving it, so we're just going to pull on this outer surface, and then we're going to do the same to the pinion gear. We'll bring you along. Alright, not too much to it. We got our one bearing off. It was coming so easy, I just decided to stay hooked onto the bull gear. If it bottomed out, I would have quit quick and in a hurry, but it just worked. Pinion gears, we have those new, of course. Those will all be coming up in the video, hopefully. And we have this. This one is a different brand. This was a new departure last I checked, but I have these new as well. So, nothing to worry about that. We'll keep track of where they were, where they go. Let's go to the press, see if we can press this girl off. We are back over at the 30-ton press. You can see we use the heck out of this thing, constantly cutting shabs off, pressing them out of irreplaceable bearings or irreplaceable castings, things of that nature. That's why we wore the last one out. Kind of wish we would have kept it now, just to throw at Charlie's. We could have flogged a few more years out of it. Anyway, with that being said, let's get you guys on the tripod, get this stood up, and I am using a press, so this could be my last transmission, guys. We'll bring you along. That'll make you jump every single time. I can tell that it's moving freely now, so I'm going to try to catch the animal. Obviously, don't have your head down here while you're pressing it off of the parent bore, or journal, I should say. there we have it. Let's keep going. There's a person alive that likes washing something that is concave. I'm pretty well soaked. I could have put the rubber suit on, but ain't nobody got time for that. I wanted to document how much sludge was in this thing. Holy moly. I'm gonna drag that out with a putty knife before I shoot it deeper into the final drive case. Yummy, yummy, yum. I don't know if that's coming through on camera. That's 1.5 inches tall. Oh, yum. It's almost like a clay substance. Yummy. Well, that was fairly miserable. I'm gonna go home, get changed, and then get back to it. Yummy. Now let's get changed. Okay, cleaned up. Let's hit it. All right, we are back in Charlie's shop. You can see the combine mayhem right over there. I apologize for the noise. Charlie is over cleaning his chimney out with the genie lift. You guys saw that in the removal of the seed cleaner video I did a week or so ago. Our final drive cases cleaned up very nicely. They are still a little dull, but all the big sludge and nastiness is gone, which is good. Take a quick look at the other one here. Looks very, very nice. Ready to start work on these. We're gonna go over and look at the table now. Okay, we're here at the table. I had a subscriber comment that he was worried that the new bearings would not be sufficient, or the balls would be too small or something to that effect. I know that a new bearing today is not what a new bearing was yesterday. However, we have to work with what we can. I picked these up from a very awesome to work with small company in Iowa. The name of the company is Industrial Bearing Supply, Carroll, Iowa. They work very, very well with just about anyone. Like I said, it's a small family company, and they primarily sell NTN bearings. They have a very, very vast knowledge, and this BL215ZNR bearing is discontinued. They do not make this anymore. Of course, they had a few on the shelf because, like I said, small family companies, they always rock. And they were able to get me this bearing with the snap ring. They said that this was sealed, which is not a problem. I'll just knock that out with a punch. I've done all that before, working with machines that are like turn of the century for the main company. That is the larger outer bearing. It goes on this bearing journal right here. Now we're going to look at the smaller inner bearing. It goes right here. This is the main bull gear output shaft right here. Awesome, awesome, very large balls in the bearing. That is a NTN 6311. I had another subscriber that was looking for a bearing set. This is the old bearing. These were the new departures, like I had talked about, the 3309s. NTN. Looks to be just as heavy duty. Very well-made bearing. These come out of Japan. And it is, don't know if you can see it very well, but it is a 6309. I grabbed another one out of the box here. It is a 6309, as I said earlier. Put that back in here. These bearings, this is the old one, this is the new one, they go on your pinion shaft, forward and back, right there. This company is always, always awesome to work with. You can call them, you actually get a person instead of a robot, which is a big plus in my book. I will drop a link to them below, as well a link to the Facebook page they have and their phone number. Industrial Bearing Supply, Carroll, Iowa. And like I said, this bearing is discontinued, so anybody that wants one, you better be calling them. They only had a few left on the shelf. Moving on swiftly, we have brand spanking new off of eBay, Pinion shafts and gears, of course. They look to be awesome, look to be perfect. I don't know what else to say about them. There is a difference in splines. I believe they have a 6 spline and a 10 spline. My particular bulldozer uses the 10 spline. It's very easy. There's only 2 choices, of course. What I'm going to focus on this week, while I'm working throughout the week, we have our box of brand new bearings. This is the package that the Pinion Gears came in. What I have to focus on throughout the week is going to be getting new hardware, 1/2-inch hardware for the final drive cases. And I have to go back to eBay. I thought I would be able to reuse the seal surface on these, but they are available. They're not very expensive. I think this one was a little nastier. Oh yeah, there's a very deep groove worn in there. I probably could clean it up with sandpaper and invert it, but I'm just gonna go new. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap the video up right here. Unfortunately, we didn't get too much done. We were able to get our final drive cases clean. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe for more. And definitely go check out Industrial Bearing Supply in Carroll, Iowa. They will help you with any of your bearing needs or sheave needs or gearing needs. They're awesome to work with. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.